Hi, I'm here with Andrew, a veteran Forex trader for over 26 years in a number of markets. We will be talking about how to become a successful Forex trader, as well as we'll be going through some pitfalls and myths in Forex. So Andrew, we've all seen the publicity about Forex robots. Do they really work and do they really make money?
I think the truth of the Forex robot industry is it's grown up around online trading. And it's basically an industry where probably about 99% of the robots you see will lose you money.
What is really real about these robots? Are the profits real?
When you say, are the profits real on these robots, the answer is in 99% of the cases, they're not correct at all. They're presenting unrealistic figures, which anyone who's ever traded Forex will know. I mean, you've got an example, perfect example is most of them put 90% trade accuracy. That is simply not true. Best Forex traders in the world will probably only make money on 30 to 50% of their trades. The actual hit rate is totally irrelevant to the profit because it's the difference between profits and losses. But obviously, these people are selling very cheap automated systems. They don't work. So what they do is they say, well, it makes 90% profits.
But a lot of people read about irrefutable proof of 90% accuracy.
I think,
how do you argue against that?
There's no real argument because there is no irrefutable proof. In terms of, I can tell you, a Forex robot that will lose money will normally have the following. It will tell you it's got a 90% accuracy in the market, which is simply not true. Most Forex traders, as we said, will only win 30 to 50% of the time, and they're top traders in the world. So the accuracy bit there is just there for the public. You'll then have, there's a low drawdown, so you'll have like 1,000% per annum and 5% drawdown. Well, of course, there's no trader in the world that can do that. George Soros, Jimmy Rogers, no one can do that. If you have big gains, you have big drawdown. The way the track records are done is basically done in hindsight. So what they do is get some historical data, buy, sell, wherever you want to. Obviously, it's easy to pick the highs and lows when you're running back data.
Yeah.
Then, of course, you've got to make a track record look real. And there are various ways of doing this. Sometimes they just put out a simulation. Other times you have statements, which sometimes will not show. For instance, they'll show a closed profit, but not an open loss.
Right.
And there's many different ways they present track records. But the only irrefutable proof that a track record is legitimate and one you should trust is if it's audited by a proper auditor. Okay? Now, if you take the fact that these traders are saying they're for $100 or $200, even $1,000, you're getting a system that can make 100% per month, 1,000% per month, with 5 or 10% drawdown. You wouldn't need to sell it for $100 or $200. You could keep quiet, trade for yourself, take it down to one of the big investment banks, sell it for a few $100 million, $1 billion. You could get what you wanted. So it is actually a myth of, I mean, it's just, people should logically know they're not going to get rich by spending $100 or $200 and following a robot.
So these are the myths. What's the reality then?
The reality of robot trading, and I think we actually ought not to call it robot trading or expert advisor trading, they're the sort of hyped words,
right?
Which are, what I would call the systems that are going to lose you money. If we take just general Forex systems, trading systems as we call them,
yeah.
If you want to be an automated trader, you have to accept two things. One, it's very long term. It's not weeks or months you judge a system over, you judge it over years.
Right.
If you're looking, and the best Forex trading systems would probably give you gains of around 100% per annum, but your drawdown is probably going to be about 10 to 30% at some point. Your drawdown's going to last for a few months. So you've just got to focus on following that system longer term. So you would have, really to judge it over maybe 1, 2, 3 years. But you will make money, of course, but it's not the money that the robot traders are.
Right. Do you think people can make a real additional income with Forex trading?
Of course, I think anyone can make an additional income with Forex trading. And just like we've seen, you can do it with automated trading systems, but you can also teach yourself to trade. You know, if you put the time and effort in, it's something that can be learnt by anyone, and it's something you don't need a formal education to do. You just need to get the right education and also the right mindset, and then you're all set.
Interesting.
But most people, of course, don't bother getting the right education. They don't bother getting the right mindset.
So Andrew, what are your final thoughts on Forex robot trading?
My final thoughts would be, if you're looking at automated trading systems, if they look too good to be true, they are too good to be true. Ignore any system you see making unrealistic gains with small drawdowns. Ignore the hype, and go and basically learn to trade yourself. That's my sort of preferred route. But if you want to use an automated trading system, you can actually get free trading systems that will make you more money than the retail ones.